TIFU, update, by sleeping with my aunt's ex. So I had to make a new account to post the update since my dad took my tablet away and I have no idea what my password was. I told my aunt and apologized. She had a huge fight with her fiancé and they broke up. The fight was so bad that everyone in the family found out what we have done. My dad kicked me out. He only let me take my phone with me. I'm still in high school, so it's impossible to find a full-time job and a place to stay. I called other family members and none of them would let me stay with them. Ironically, the only person who would let me stay at her home was my aunt. Though my uncle tried to convince her to kick me out, she basically told him that she thinks I'm a moron, not evil, and I deserve to be punished but not homeless. So right now I'm staying with my aunt. I'm grounded for the next 5 months, and after that she'll decide whether it was enough or I need more punishment. I'm only allowed to go to school and my job, and I've been uninvited from my dad's Christmas, but my aunt is way too nice to me, which makes me more embarrassed. Honestly, I wish she would yell at me or something like that. TLDR. I told my aunt that I slept with her fiancé after they broke up. She broke up with him. My dad kicked me out and I'm living with my aunt now. Your aunt seems like an incredibly level-headed person. Thankfully. Unless everyone is okay with it and moved on. It's not a good idea to get involved with friends, family members' exes. Especially only a couple of months after a relationship has ended. It just shows incredible disrespect for the person you're related to. You owe your aunt. I'm a dad with a daughter around your age. I'm sorry to say, but your dad is a raging asshole. He should understand that as a young adult you are going to make mistakes, and to help you, not give you a wildly disproportionate punishment. If my daughter was in that situation, especially with a guy more than 10 years older than her, I'd be wanting to protect her from the fallout, not throw her to the wolves. The fact that you don't have your mother to support you just makes it especially egregious. I'm sorry you are having to deal with this. If you feel like it is unfair, well, it actually is. Your father still has to pay child support if your aunt is going to take you in. You are in high school, so the fact that you are 18 is irrelevant. You can take him to court for it and he might have to pay until you graduate college. Depending on where you live. What's wrong with her dad? Kicking out his own daughter like that, making her homeless. Shame on him. Everyone seems like an idiot in this story. Except for your aunt. I don't know. You're young enough that there's hope. I know people who had similar idiotic moments as teenagers, but managed to sort their life very well as young adults. Best of luck. Your aunt understands that there was grooming happening, and a 31 years old knows better than 18 years old. Also, if you knew you slept with your GF's niece, why would you get back together with GF? It's weird to me. Also, the family shunning you is ridiculous. That's why a lot young people get into relationships with older guys. Family is supposed to protect each other. Drop a link of the previous post. I don't know why people are more mad at you than your uncle. He should know better than to sleep with someone who's 1, barely legal, and 2, practically family. I feel like 5 months of grounding is a bit over the top, but I also don't know your family and how they deal with punishments. From what you've told people, your dad is acting very unreasonable. Uninviting you to family Christmas is very, very inappropriate. Emo. I'm very sorry this happening to you, and I'm glad your aunt has your back. Happy holidays. How TF do people believe this dumb BS story? Just take a look at the username. Good job not avoiding it and letting her go forward without that info. Hard to do. Sorry about your dad, hope he cools down. Aunt's a champ. Be like her. I sure as heck wouldn't be that adult. Hope it works out. Well, now that's the definition of karma. I'm sorry you got kicked out. Honestly, this situation kinda sounds predatory to me. I think your family is being very harsh with you. You're in high school and your dad kicked you out for being with a grown man? First of all, why wasn't the police called? Well, aren't you a disappointment? Your aunt is the nicest person on the planet. What you did was awful. You need to make it up to her in any way you can. Her ex is a creep. She deserves better. What is wrong with you, Op? You say your aunt pretty much raised you and this is how you repay her. Have you not learned basic manners? Just saying he's hot, so why not? FFS, you are so immature. There is no real remorse from you and you are pathetic. Obviously the guy is too, but I am in shock you acted like this. No matter that you are only 18 doesn't excuse basic decency. Gross. So you gave up the cookie and got nothing in return. The cash me outside girl at least got a bag of chips.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.